Welcome in everybody. Marty here at Card Lines. Uh, another night, another fantastic day here to break open some cards. It is a baseball frenzy tonight. I can't wait to get into it. We've got four breaks coming at you tonight. I'll bring up that schedule. We've got 2025 Bowman Chrome Megas, five of them. We've got 2025 Topps Pro Debut, three of them. We've got those Costco bundles, 2025 Topps Costco bundles. Get them while they're hot at Costco. When I went to look the other day, they had baseball, basketball, and football Mosaic stuff. So I don't know if they still are there, but I saw some the other day. And then we're going to finish up the evening with 2021 Mosaic hanger boxes, 20 of them. So a lot of opening of some cards, hopefully a lot of big hits. We thank you so much for jumping in. All of our spots are taken tonight. So we're just going to jump in and do it. I've got Max behind the keyboard driving the ship over there. Keep me honest and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to bring up our team list while I grab our first box of Bowman Chrome Mega and start opening her up. Oops, probably would be helpful if I get to that team list, huh? There we go. So I just want to thank everybody who bought into the spot tonight, and thank you guys for sharing and eating with us here at Cardlines. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, Steve B, thank you for grabbing the Diamondbacks. Luke P, the Braves. Drew Y, the Orioles. Steve B with the Red Sox. Lou B with the Cubs. Shane P with the White Sox and with the Reds. Eric H with the Guardians. Lou B with the Rockies. Steve B with the Tigers. Dwayne M, empty box by the way. Dwayne M with the Astros. Lou B with the Royals. Shane P. All right, just putting those guys there. Lou B with the Royals, Shane P with the Angels, Greg M with the Dodgers, Shane P with the Marlins, Max W with the Brewers, Shane P with the Twins, Lou B with the Mets and the Yankees, Lawrence H with the A's, Ed B with the Phillies, Lou B with the Pirates, Ed B with the Padres, Dave S with the Giants, Shane P with the Mariners, Tom H with the Cardinals, Shane P with the Rays, Ed B with the Rangers, Shane P with the Blue Jays, and Lou B with the Nationals. Alrighty, you guys. So that'll take care of our team list. And then that brings me to our hit counter. So you guys, hit counter, for those of you who have been with us before, you know the deal. For those of you who have not been with us, welcome in. Really happy to have you here. The hit counter is pretty simple. There's no purchase necessary. We're going to give away some givvies at the end of the night. We're going to do some buyers givvies, so everybody who bought into the breaks, which we will take care of each break individually, and then a hit counter givvy. So hit counter is pretty simple. In each break, we pick 4 spots, 4 teams, 4 people, 4 types of insert, something. And then you're going to pick which one you think is going to get the most hits, and then the total number of hits of all 4 spots added together. So in this first one, if you think it's going to be J.J. Weatherholt, you're going to pick Weatherholt and say 15 is the total. And if you are right with Weatherholt, or you're right with the number 15 right on the nose, or one either way, you're going to get some leprechauns. And leprechauns, they are our friends here at Cardlines. They help us with any disputes, and in this case, hey Lou, welcome in. Eric, welcome in. And in this case, they will help randomize some cards, and we're going to do some givvies as well. So they'll run for us, and all they ask in return, feed them some Skittles and some beer. That's all they need. So pick, which, in this case, which person, Wilson, Wood, Weatherholt, or Anthony, is going to get the most hits, and then the total number out of all 5 boxes combined. We'll go through 3 boxes, open up that 4th one, and then we'll close the prediction. So then you're stuck with what you got. But you can change up until then. So with that being said, there we go. Let's get started. Good luck to everybody. And again, if I miss anybody that might need to get sleeved up or top loaded, Max will keep me honest in the background, and everything will get all ship shaped and secured before we ship them out to you. So here we go. Gunnar Henderson, first card of the evening. Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, Cam Schlittler. It's a good start. Congratulations, Luby. Let's try to take care of our regulars. Well, take care of everybody. I don't really have any control over this, but always nice when Lou joins us and then can get somebody. Kale Fountain, Jackson Churio, Freddie Freeman. That's nice. Steven Marinas. Laser. Mega Laser. There we go. Diego Tornes. Leon Pena. I was at a card show this weekend and I was looking through stuff, and everybody in the world kept coming up to this one dealer asking for Elian Pena. Corey Seager. Max Chapman. My man, Juan Soto. You know he's getting sleeved up. Kenny Fenelon. Lorky Rodriguez. Chase Midra. Augustin Ramirez. Moises Ballesteros. Yair Padilla. Ramsel Medina. Christian Campbell. Angel Martinez. There we go. David Sandlin. Charlie Condon and Christian Argalas. Then our Bowman Mega Chrome 2 packs. We have Gabriel Davillo. We have Kyle Tucker on the Mega. Shotaro Mori. It's a nice hit. Congratulations, the 8 spot, Lawrence H. And then 106 out of 150, Elian De La Cruz. It's a nice hit for the Diamondbacks. Steve B. Marcelo Mayer. Bobby Witt Jr. Bryce Eldridge. I have a Roki Sasaki sighting. And then you guys, we got a big one. Big prospect. We have an auto. Congratulations to the Tiger spot, Steve B, with Josu Briseño. Congratulations. And then finishing up with the Mega of Elian Pena. Not a bad way to finish up. Nice first box. We take that all day long. All right. Nobody on our hit counter yet, but that is okay. We can keep those other hits up. Have a great day. Empty box number 2. So I'm not sure if any of you were here earlier today we had a brunch time break with Jeff. We're going to do it for the rest of this week, I believe. And then I think Monday through Thursday, I'll be on tomorrow morning. So check us out. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the hit counter really quick. Again, those of you just joining us, Jacob Wilson, JJ Weatherholt, James Wood, and Roman Anthony. Those would be the 4 spots. You're going to pick who you think might get the most, and then the total number. No purchase is necessary, and that'll get you a chance to get some gibbies at the end of the night. Here we go, box 2. Bobby Witt Jr., Francisco Lindor. Thanks, Eric, with that pick. Alessandro De La Cruz. Steve, welcome in. Wood and 7. All right, thank you. Leo DeVries, Luke Dickerson, Junior Caminero, Spencer Schwellenbach, Mike Trout, Robert Hipwell, another Alessandro De La Cruz, Hae-Sung Kim on the rookie. Robert Hipwell, sir. Warren Calcenio, Bryce Botticher, Max Muncy, Dylan Cruz, Zach Veen. Just to be safe. Rather over top load than under top load. And we've got our Josar Gonzalez. Bowman Chrome first. Johan De Los Santos. Nick Kurtz. I flipped a coin between Wilson and Kurtz, and Wilson won. So would have been our first person on the hit counter. That's okay. Alex Bregman, Tarek Skubal, Jose Anderson, and Christopher Suero. Okay, then our 2 megas, bonus packs, mega packs, I guess. All right. Luis Angel Acuna. Lorque Rodriguez. We have a meteoric rising Rafael Devers, 155 out of 250. 155 out of 250. Congratulations, the San Francisco Giants spot, Dave S. It's a nice hit. Followed up by a Vladdy Guerrero Jr., 91 out of 299. Back-to-back numbered cards. Gotta love that. Congratulations to Shane P. in the Toronto spot. Spencer Schwellenbach, Kenry Martinez, Drake Baldwin, and teammate Ronald Acuna Jr., Wilfrey De La Cruz, and Manny Cedeno. All right. Have you have a box? Let's bring us to box number 3. Still nothing on there. But again, does not mean that we aren't getting some good stuff. Make sure when you see those that they get. Sorry, thank you. Empty box number 3. 2 mega packs. Put those there. Yep, had a really fun time at the card show. I'm a sucker for, I like looking through like the value box stuff. That's sort of my favorite thing to do. So, not sure if anybody's been to a card show lately, but let me know if there's anybody you got, any big pickups, or what you like to do at card shows. Any good stuff you found at estate sales, garage sales, online, marketplace, Facebook groups, eBay. Steve, ooh, changing to Wilson and 3. I hope we will get somebody on the board. All right. Well, get started. There we go. Lawrence Butler, Jackson Merrill, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Will Taylor, Luis Pena, Ellie De La Cruz, Ethan Salas. These cards, they are nice. We got a Zach Cole, Joni Severino, Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, Manny Cedeno, Andrew Salas on the first. Family is baseball phenoms. When they get up, they'll do a lot of damage. We've got a Chandler Simpson, Noah Cameron, Yandy Diaz, Moises Marchand, Royalney Strope, Trey Sweeney, Tim Smith, Nate George, Steven Marinos, and Kevin DeFrank. Two packs. Diego Torres. Cam Smith. Mega. Steven Marinas. Mookie Betts. Wyatt Langford. And our first hit counter participant, James Wood. Welcome to the game. Thanks for getting us started at 1. Bo Davidson. Freddie Freeman. And we've got a meteoric rise. Mike Trout. And Kevin Alvarez. All right, you guys. That concludes box number 3. And as I get box number 4 opened up, make those changes or predictions if you haven't already. Hit counter is not doing the boxes justice. I think we've had some nice hits, you guys. But right now, only 1 on the board. Empty box number 4. Again, if you're just joining us, no purchase necessary. Pat, thanks for jumping in. No purchase necessary. You're picking the person out of the 4 spots that you think will get the most hits, and then the total number of all 4 spots added together. Since I open up this last pack, make those predictions. I'm going to take a quick little drink. When Max gets back by the keyboard, he is going to close those predictions. All right, tell Max to close them up. Thanks to you guys for making predictions. Really appreciate it. All right, Bryce Harper, Willie Adames, Bo Bichette, Ethan Salas, David Sandlin, Kyle Tucker, Salvador Perez. Oh, there we go. We have another hit participant. Laser there. It's a nice one. Brings us up to 2 total. Roman Anthony joins the party. We are at 2. Nate George. I lied. We are at 3. Roman Anthony. Regular. Yoshinabu Yamamoto. Anthony. Sorry, now he's at 2. There we go. Walker Buehler. Corbin Burns. John Gill. Bo Davidson. Mason Wynn. Julio Rodriguez. Zach Wheeler. Mikael Koret. like him a lot. So we will see if he continues the Tampa Bay Rays farm system. I guess they're usually one of the top farm systems. Talion Serrano, Will Warren, C.J. Abrams, Bo Davidson, Laser, Johan De La Cruz, and Gabriel Davillo. Our mega packs. We got Diego Torres, Cam Smith, Steven Marinas, on the meteoric rise, Ellie De La Cruz, there we go. Mikel Coret, Josar Gonzalez, Moises Ballesteros, Libertas Aponte, and another hit counter participant. On the meteoric rise, James Wood ties it up. So we are at 4 total. 2 and 2 right now between James Wood and Roman Anthony. And Aaron Judge finishes up box 4. All right, guys, fun stuff. Here is the updated hit counter. We're at 4. A little housekeeping, you guys. We'll open up our last box. Empty box number 5. Okay, you guys, here we go. We'll take off that hit counter. All right, Kyle Tucker, Salvador Perez, Yolengi Strope, Raymar Medina, Jacob Christian, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, Corbin Burns, George Lombard Jr., Wilfred De La Cruz, Julio Rodriguez, Zach Wheeler, Moises Marchand, RJ Shrek, RJ Shrek, excuse me, Jordan Sanchez, Will Warren, CJ Abrams, Mason Wynn, Kevin Alvarez, Neves Izaguirre, Matt Olson, Sean Burke, Dylan Dingler, Dejan Marchands, and Kendry Martinez. Our 2 metal packs. We have a Freddie Freeman, Diego Tornes, Cam Smith, Santiago Leon, and I hope he pans out because we got so many of them tonight. Steven Marinas, Mookie Betts, Jone Severino, and you guys, here we go. Meteoric Rise, 52 out of 99, which is going to get some fireworks. Dylan Cruz for the Washington Nationals. Lou B, congratulations. It's a nice hit right there. First fireworks in the evening. And Bryce Harper finishes us up. And we'll finish up our Chrome break. Fun stuff, you guys. So our hit counter, if you picked Wood or Anthony, you are a winner. And total number was 4. So if you pick 3, 4, or 5, you are also a winner. So thank you so much. And we're gonna do a little recap here. Let's see. Got some Cam Smith on the Mega. James Wood, Meteoric Rise. Josar Gonzalez on the first Mega. Mikel Court on the Mega first. Ellie De La Cruz on the Mega. Cam Smith. Mikel Court on the first. Roman Anthony Laser. Mike Trout on the Meteoric Rise. James Wood on the Mega. Cam Smith again on the Mega. Andrew Salas. Ethan Salas on the Laser. Vlad Guerrero Jr. numbered 91 out of 299. Rafael Devers, 155 out of 250 on that Meteoric Rise. Nick Kurtz, Josar Gonzalez, Dylan Cruz, Elian Pena on the Mega. Elian De La Cruz, 106 out of 150. Shotaro Mori, first Mega. Elian Pena, Cam Schlittler, Dylan Cruz, Meteoric Rise, 52 out of 99. And Josu Presenio on the auto. Mega. Fun stuff, you guys. I love it. So, that will conclude our Mega, our first break of the evening. Let's bring up our break schedule. Maybe. There we go. And we are going to move on to our 2025 Topps Pro debut. Switch screens. Okay. So we'll bring these guys over. Put them in the background. And this one here. We'll open up. So I just want to thank everybody again for grabbing some spots. All the spots tonight are filled. All cards that are opened up will get shipped. All cards will get shipped, I should say. Yeah, get opened up. And if you haven't had a chance to already, please press that like, subscribe, press those like or love buttons on all the socials. Follow us. Go to Card Lines to subscribe to that newsletter. Check out the shop, the store, all that stuff on eBay. Check out the store. Empty box, #1 for this one. Follow us as a seller on eBay. Let you know when we're on live, which we're going to start to do lunchtime break tomorrow and some more live shows the next week. So jump in on all that fun stuff. We really, really appreciate you guys jumping in and helping us out. So with that being said, Steve B, thanks for grabbing a spot. The Diamondbacks, Lou B, the Braves, Lou B, the Orioles, Richard L. I'm going to open up half this box right now, you guys, as I do this. Richard L for the Red Sox, Bill R for the Cubs, Lou B for the White Sox, Eric R for the Reds, Lou B for the Guardians. There we go. Oh, where are we? I lost my train of thought. Oh, Lou B with the Rockies, Adam G with the Tigers, Dwayne M with the Astros, Lou B with the Royals, Tom H with the Angels, Lou B with the Dodgers and the Marlins. Where are we here? Steve B with the Brewers, J.A. with the Twins, Darren M with the Mets, Lou B with the Yankees, Tom H with the A's, Scott J with the Phillies, Bo H with the Pirates, Tiffany R with the Padres, Lou B with the Giants, Tom H with the Mariners, Richard L with the Cardinals, Steve B with the Rays, Lou B with the Rangers, Tom H with the Blue Jays, and Lou B with the Nationals. Again, thank you so much for grabbing spots. I did not bring up my list. I'm sorry, I thought it did. So there's everybody who bought in, just so you can see it. And then we're going to get rid of that one, and then bring up our hit counter. So you are picking one of the 4 spots that we have up here. We have Dylan Cruz, Connor Griffin, Max Mayer, and Max Clark. Marcelo Mayer and Max Clark. Ugh, too many M's. With that being said, you're picking one of those 4 spots and the total number of pulls from all 4 of those spots combined. So again, if you think Max Clark's going to be the winner, you'll pick him. And you think maybe there'll be 18 total in all 3 boxes, then you'll pick 18. And we'll go through our second box and then close up those predictions. So again, this is for some leprechauns for the end of the evening for our hit counter giveaway. And we're also, for those of you who bought into our breaks, going to do a buyer's giveaway as well. So thank you so much for jumping in, and we're going to get started. So first half of box number 1. Yeah, you have a few of them. All right. Kavarius Tears starts us out. Cam Smith. George Lombard Jr. Jack Caglianone. Aaron Lirizano, Thomas White, Jacob Cozart, Luke Adams, Jack Penny, Bryce Rayner, Chase Davis. Well, there's JJ. He wasn't here in the first one, but he's going to show up here. Juan Baez, Cooper Pratt, Emilio Teodo, and let's see what we got, you guys. Samuel Basilio, 90 out of 299. It's a good start. Samuel Basilio. Then we have Cope Thomas from Las Vegas Aviators, League Elites. Alex Clemmy. And our Chromes, we have Aaron Parker, Bryce Mosaic, Jose Fernandez, Christian Moore, Yermi Cabrera, Chase Burns, Marvin Alcantara, Chris Cortez, Yolfran Castillo, Ryan Waldschmidt, Vladimir Restio, Dakota Jordan, Chase Harlan, Trey Savage, Yondre Vargas, Cole Fontenelle, Braylon Doty, Caleb Durbin, Colt Emerson, Fenwick Trimble, Blake Burke, Colson Montgomery on the ballpark promos. And you guys, we have a nice one. We have an orange. Casey Cook. Numbered 18 out of 25. That is awesome. 18 out of 25 gets the fireworks. Fun stuff. Awesome. And then right behind it, we've got an auto. Ivan Luciano on the Diamondbacks. Steve, you know what? I don't know my minor league teams that well either. This one, the Diamondbacks. I'll look up Casey Cook one. Unless, Max, if you can do that for me. You can look up the Spartan Burgers, Hub City Spartan Burgers. I'm not sure. Jonathan on the Chrome.
That would be for the Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers. So, Luby, congratulations on getting that one to 25. Jonathan. Charlie Soto. Yoon Seok Jang. Nick McLean, the White Sox. Luis Baez. Kevin Hidalgo. Walker Jenkins for the Twins. I know a lot of names, but there are just so many. Ty Southison. Senny. For the Cubs. Jonathan Santucci. Bryce Cunningham. Ty Pete. Aaron Parker. Griffin Burkholder. Kyle Henley. Brandon Montgomery. Zaire Hope. The Dodgers. Kevin McGonigal with the Tigers. Tyson Lewis. Ryan Sloan. Rodney Green. Eli Serrano for the Mets. This one numbered 75 out of 150. Darren M., congratulations. Henry Vargas on the X Factor Chrome. The Dodgers. We have a Chase Burns insert. And oh, here's a nice one. Carson Williams on the Biscuits. I do not remember. Max, help me out here. On the Montgomery Biscuits. Is that Tampa Bay or Seattle? I never remember. I want to say Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yes, Tampa Bay. Stevie, congratulations. Oh, also numbered 100 out of 199. I apologize for not showing you that. Just saw the auto. Shang and Lin. Then we have a Nick Kurtz on the Chrome for the A's. Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. Dante Nori. Juan Flores. And Carson Bench for the Mets. That's pretty solid first 3 packs, you guys. Nobody on the hit counter yet. Oops. But fun stuff. Nonetheless, numbered card. Pro debut is always fun. Numbered cards, autos. Always getting us to wonder if we even know who these players are, or what teams, not who they are, but what teams they play for, and to find out what fun names are some of the minor league teams. All right. Here we go with the second half of box number 1. Nick Morabito. Luke Keechall. Twins. Justine Ramirez with Miami, with the Marlins. Ethan Anderson, Pablo Guerrero, Charlie Soto, Kellen Lindsey, Boston Bateman. He should play for Boston, don't you think? Dante Nori. Another Boston? Boston Barrow. Wow, 2 Bostons. Love it. Carson Bench. John Spikerman. Luis Baez. Kevin Hidalgo. Ooh, go. Cliff Lee, the throwback from the Buffalo Bisons. League Elites. Luis Baez. For Toronto, we've got Aaron Parker, 29 out of 99. Congratulations, Tom H. Some fireworks for you. 29 out of 99. Jared Thomas. Caleb Durbin, excuse me. Spencer Nivens. Luke Keyshaw. Cole Fontenelle. Blake Mitchell. Josh Karn. Ronnie Hernandez. Matt Shaw. Jonathan Long. Bryce Eldridge. Brody Hopkins. Braden Taylor. Eli Serrano. Jared Cerna. Jose Fernandez. Johnny Farmello. Caden Kendall. Brooks Brannon. Alex Clemmy. Brody Brecht. Esteban Gonzalez. Kalen Culpepper. 83 out of 199. Max, the Cedar Rapids Colonels. Who are they? Jason Churio, Ballpark Promos. All right, you guys, we have another auto. Congratulations to the Kansas City Royals spot. Lou B. Jack Caglianone. Awesome hit, you my friend. You got a big one right there. And it is 25 out of 75. So fun. You are getting fireworks. 25 out of 75 for a Jack Caglianone auto for the Royals spot. Lou B. I guess it pays to have so many spots sometimes. Congratulations. Nick Montgomery. Esteban Gonzalez. Jesus Mate. Max, did you hear me?
Or
The Cedar Rapids Colonels. What team? Sorry. Jesus for the Brewers, Mudcats. And we have our first counter participant, Max Lark. Trying to, Lou, always. I was on fire the other day. They said to bring back my Detroit Lions stuff and my Mountain Dew, and I did, and here we go. Max Clark on the board. 1. Carson DeMartini. Roman Anthony on the chrome. Yeah, thanks for your pick with Griffin and 4. Brandon Sproat. Theo Gillen. Demetrios Christanis. Billy Amick. Lisbel Diaz. Ben Hess. Drew Beam. Eduardo Tate. Michael Arroyo. Jared Sundstrom. Gerald Perez. Sam Antonacci. Arjun Namal. Toronto. Blake Wright. JJ Weatherholt on the drafted. Ooh, it's got a ding on that lower right corner. Ooh. It's Chandra Vargas. Ooh, nice one, you guys. 47 out of 125. Jesus Mate. That's a nice card. That brings us to another auto. Blake Burke on the Timber Rattlers. That is numbered 47 out of 50. Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. For the Brewers. Little ding in the lower left-hand corner right over here. But still, awesome card. I owe you fireworks, my friend. We are sorting them, Lou, yes. So, yep, we've got a list in the background. And that's why Max's head is probably exploding already, but we got you. Cole Messina. Sam Antonacci. Luis Morales. Kyle Teal. The White Sox. Griff O'Farrell. And Christopher Familia. Wow, fun stuff, you guys. Really, really fun. Let's see. We'll see if I can find it. Oh, I got it. Minnesota Twins, Cedar Rapids Colonels. Yeah, that was an awesome first box. Big names, low numbers, sweet autos. Love it. So let's bring up the... why do I want to do that? That's where the cursor was. All right, so we are at 1, you guys, on hit counter, which is okay. Empty box, number 2. We're going to open up again this first half, go through these cards, and then open up the second half. When we get through this box, we will close up that hit counter. So make any predictions. No purchase necessary for the hit counter. We just are glad you're here participating with us in the chat. keeping us honest, awake, intriguing questions. And here we go. Cody Freeman, Jay Bashirs, Cole Carrick, Kyle DeBarge, Gage Miller, Kellen Culpepper, Yolfren Castillo, Chris Cortez, Ryan Waldschmidt, Vladimir Restitio, Dakota Jordan, Chase Harlan. There's a Trey Savage. Various tiers. And another hit counter participant. Do this before I forget. Which will bring us to 2. Connor Griffin. 22 out of 199. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Pirate spot, Bo H. And another auto, you guys. Cole Fontenelle. Numbered 89 out of 199. The Trash. Rocket City Trash Pandas. The Los Angeles Angels. Congratulations with that auto. Thomas White on the League Elites. Alexander Albertus. Ryan Waldschmidt. Boston Bateman. Dakota Jordan. Chase Harlan. Kellen Culpepper. John Spikerman. Dylan Dreeling. Nick Montgomery. Aiden Miller. Cobb Hightower. Samuel Basello. Basello. Esteban Mejia. Travis Honeyman. Walker Jenkins. Ty Southison. Jonathan Santucci. Bryce Cunningham. Ty Pete. Aaron Parker. Griffin Burkholter. Marvin Alcantara. We have a ballpark promo of Cooper Pratt. Yolan Cespedes, 81 out of 150 for Boston. And we have an auto. Eushedri Vargas, the Sky Carp, the Beloit Sky Carp, 55 out of 199. Beloit Sky Carp. That is for the Marlins. That is a cool card. Nice auto. Yanni Hernandez, Yolfren Castillo, Ivan Luciano, Jay Berchiers, Trey Morgan, Kyle DeBarge, Aiden Smith, Cole Mathis, Lazaro Montez, Luis Almeida, Seaver King, Colin Houck, Charlie Condon, Colorado, Carson Williams, Cam Kent Benetti, Caleb Bonnemer, Robert Calles, Joffrey Solano, Malcolm Moore, Christopher Familia, Joe Vitrano on the blue, 53 out of 150, Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, which I believe are the Dodgers. Congratulations to the Dodgers spot. Chase Dolliner on the X Factor. Colson Montgomery. Rodney Green on the auto. Stockton Ports. Stockton Ports. Let's see here. Nope, that's Spokane. Athletics. Congratulations to Rodney Green auto. Ty Pete. Caden Kendall. Griffin Burkholter. Nate Nankill. Travis Honeyman. And Nathan Llewellyn. Okay, nice first half. All right, start to make those predictions, you guys. Bring up the hit counter. We're at 2. A lot of fun stuff being pulled. Not necessarily on the hit counter, but overall, really fun. We'll get through this box and then open up our last box, and then I'm going to close those predictions. Yeah, no purchase necessary. Braden Montgomery, Zaire Hope, Kevin McGonigal. Let's see right away. Tyson Lewis, Ryan Sloan, Rodney Green, Matt Shaw, Jonathan Long, Bryce Eldridge, Brody Hopkins, Braden Taylor, Eli Serrano, Nick Morabita, Luke Keyshaw, Dante Nori on the foil. This one numbered 25 out of 75. Snuck up on me. Nice pull. This is the Clearwater Thrashers. Let's see here. Anybody? I just saw them on my list. Oh well. I'll find them. Nope, it's Chesapeake. All right, Max. Clearwater. Oh, never mind. Phillies. There we go. Sorry, everybody. Tinkins on the League Elites. Estre Vargas. 3 out of 125. Sky Carp. That is Miami. Ty Southerson. Theron Lirzano. Thomas White. Brennan Sprout. Braylon Morrell. George Wolkow. Jason Churio. This here. We'll do this Brennan Sprout. Make sure he gets sleeved up. Jason Churio. Bernard Moon. Another Jason Churio. Carter Matheson. Sebastian Walcott. Victor Rodriguez. Chase Dollander. Kyle Henley. Brandon Sprout. Theo Gillen. Demetrio Christantens. Billy Amick. Lisbel Diaz. Ben Hess. Drew Beam. Eduardo Tate. Ronnie Hernandez. Wellbeing Francisco. Ballpark promos. And fireworks for Griffin Burkholder. That is number 20 out of 99. Clearwater Thrashers. I believe we just figured that out. That is the Philadelphia Phillies. Congratulations. Cam Smith. George Lombard Jr. Jack Caglianone. Nice auto him a little bit ago. Alexander Albertus. Leo DeVries. All right, I'll work on it. Thanks for calling it out. PJ Lamore Lando. JD Dix. Yolan Cespedes. Joshua Curdo Grauer. James Tibbs III. Alexander Albertus. Another Leo DeVries. PJ Morlando. Braylon Morrell. Cam Smith. George Lombard Jr. Jack Caglianone. Liranzo, excuse me. Thomas White. We have a Travis Honeyman. 111 out of 299. Seaver King on the drafted. Goes to De Palma. We've got Ethan Anderson, number 1 bookend break out of 25 for the Ironbirds. Ironbirds. I put this in here. I will give you some fireworks. Ironbirds for the Orioles. Congratulations. Lou B. Another one to 25 for you. Alex Clemmy auto. Pittsburgh Nationals for the Nationals. Lou B. Another auto. Excuse me. Lisbel Diaz. Trey Savage. Aquarius Tears. Yolan Cespedes. Joshua Kuroto Grauer, and James Tibbs III. All right, you guys, fun box number 2. So here is our hit counter. Speaking of 2, we're at 2. So make any changes while I get out some more sleeves, which I think is mandatory when you do pro debut. That an Elite Extra Edition, I'd say. Uploaders were okay. And then I'll open up this guy. And thanks so much for joining us. Not sure if any of you guys joined us this morning for our brunch time break. We got another one going on tomorrow morning. I'm doing that one tomorrow morning, so hang out with me for a little bit. We'll have some fun stuff going on. And I'm back again Thursday morning, but we got those brunch time breaks all week, I believe. I'm doing tomorrow. Jeff's got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I think Friday. And also next week we've got some going on. So join us. Stop in, say hi, see if there's something you want to purchase, jump in on. That would be awesome. Again, if you haven't liked or subscribed to any of our stuff, please do so. Follow us as a seller on eBay. Let us know when we're going live. Check out the auctions that are up and running for breaks for the rest of this week. All right. And go to Card Lines and subscribe to that newsletter. It comes out twice a week. Some great, great stuff. All right. Max, if you can close out those predictions. Good luck, everybody. Kalen Culpepper, J.D. Dix, Yolan Cespedes, Joshua Kuroto Grauer, James Tibbs III, Alexander Albertus, Reyes Savage, Aquarius Tears, Cam Smith, George Lombard Jr., Jack Caglione, Thomas White, Therian Liranzo, Brandon Sprout. All right, guys. Let's get the fireworks going already. 40 out of 99. Jesus Mate. Congratulations to the Brewer spot. Steve B. Lower left corner with a little ding. And the bottom with a little ding. But I know, tons of trade. But we'll take this Jesus Mate all day long. All right, Samuel Basello on the ballpark promos. All right, on this chrome, you guys, Luis Morales, 147 out of 199. That's snuck in on there on us. The Lansing Lugnuts. I believe that is the A's, if memory serves me correctly. Oh, congratulations. And this one, Romeo Sanabria for the San Antonio Missions. That is the Padres. Congratulations for the Padres spot. Tiffany R. Congratulations. Cole Messina, Sam Antonacci, Luis Morales, Cody Freeman, Andrew Painter, Cole Card, Cobb Hightower, Samuel Basello, Esteban Mejia, Travis Honeyman, Cody Freeman, Jay Bashirs, Cole Card, Kyle DeBarge, Gage Miller, Yofran Castillo, Chris Cortez, Ryan Waldschmidt, Vladimir Restitio, Dakota Jordan, Chase Harlan. And then an X Factor of Christian Moore for the Angels. Hagen Smith for the White Sox. Wow, you guys. Throwback, we've got, wow, for the San Francisco Giants. Lou B. I am pulling fire for you, buddy. 8 out of 25. So you're going to start your fireworks. It's another 1 out of 25. Buster Posey Auto. Wow. That is sweet. Whew. I don't know if I'll get you your designer, but I'll get you some other stuff. Congratulations. That is sweet. Aaron Parker. Bryce Bikaji. Jose Fernandez. Blake Mitchell. Josh Caron. Dylan Head. Seaver King. Colin Houck. Charlie Condon. Carson Williams. Dylan Dreeling. Nick Montgomery. Aiden Miller. Jonathan Santucci. Bryce Cunningham. Ty Pete. Aaron Parker. Griffin Burkhalter. Marvin Alcantara. Bookend break, you guys. 175 out of 175. Ooh, on the sparkle. Ryan Waldschmidt. That's a cool card. Celia Rawhide. That is Arizona. Congratulations. We have Christian Moore on the drafted. Jason Churio on the League Elites. Romeo Sanabria, 34 out of 125. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Millie. Thanks for joining us. Joining me. Joining Max tonight. I'm not going to say you should be in bed, but you should be. Hopefully you're in bed, but you should be asleep. Jose Mate. Jonah Tung. There you go, everybody. Millie making her Hardlines debut by saying, "Hello, Daddy." Charlie Soto. Haesak Jang. Carson Dimitri. Martini, excuse me. Roman Anthony. Cole Fontenelle on the Chrome. Last 3 packs. So if you guys are joining us for the Flagship collection of Costco bundle, we will be doing that in just a few minutes. We just finished up our last 3 packs and do a little recap. A little behind just because so much good stuff has been pulled, which I don't think many people will fault us for. But again, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Let's bring up that hit counter just to show we're still at 2. But hopefully that'll change a little. And here we go. Rodney Green. Jahendry Vargas. Cole Fontenot. Braylon Doty. Caleb Durbin. Colt Emerson. Nick Morabito. Luke Keyshaw. Augustine Ramirez. I know, me too. Ethan Anderson, Pablo Guerrero, Charlie Soto, Cash Mayfield, Jared Thomas, Franklin Arias. Nice. All right, let's see what we got here. 64 out of 299. Your old friend Castillo. Foil. Purple foil. For the Rangers. Yeah. Colson Montgomery on the ballpark promos. And then we have Deem Diao. The Mighty Muscles, numbered 196 out of 299. The Fort Myers Mighty Muscles. And that's the Minnesota Twin spot. Congratulations. J.A. Luke Keyshaw on the chrome. Hagen Smith on the chrome. Chendry Etchery Vargas, excuse me. Lozano Montez. Luis Almeida. Seaver King. Nationals. Sebastian Walcott. Victor Rodriguez. Chase Dollander. Kyle Henley. Braden Montgomery. Zaire Hope. Should bring us Kevin McGonigal next. And it does. Tyson Lewis. Ryan Sloan. Jonathan Long. Bryce Eldridge. Brody Hopkins. Brendan Taylor. Eli Serrano. Nick Kurtz on the drafted. Right corner. That's a little ding. Chase DeLauder. 94 out of 150. John Spikerman. Thrashers. Clearwater Thrashers. That's a cool card. Phillies. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure. And then 113 out of 199. Sam Antonacci. The Cannonballers. Did I say the Chicago White Sox? I'll look it up. Kannapolis Cannonballers. Yep, Chicago White Sox. Congratulations. Luby. Jesus Mate on the chrome. Spot just does not want to stop, does it? This break. Caleb Durbin. Spencer Nivens. Gage Miller. Aiden Smith. Caleb Bonnemer. Leo DeRise. PJ Morlando. Braylon Morrell. Bernard Moon. Jason Churio. Carter Matheson. Theo Gillen. Demetrio Christanis. Billy Amick. Lisbel Diaz. Ben Haas. Drew Beam. Eduardo Tate. Ronnie Hernandez. Matt Shaw. You know what? We're going to sweat this one out, as they say, you guys. Finish up strong. Nick Montgomery. Levi Sterling, Esteban Gonzalez, Travis Sorka, Jack Penny, Jeremy Rodriguez, Colby Thomas on the League Elites, Dylan Dreiling, and to finish up, 17 out of 75, Sam Antonacci. You are getting some fireworks for the Cannonballer spot, which is the White Sox. Awesome stuff. Whew. Made it through. There we go. All right, let's do a little recap. I say a lot, because there's so much stuff. We're going to go in sort of two parts here. Just pulled that Sam Antonacci out of 75. Jesus Mate on the chrome. Another Sam Antonacci, the auto, numbered to 199. Lou's going to start. Is that Lou? No. The White Sox. Oh, it is Lou. He's going to start that rainbow. John Spikerman out of 150. Nick Kurtz drafted. Kadeem Diao on the auto, numbered to 299. Your friend Castillo also to 299. Roman Anthony, Jonah Tung, Romeo Sanabria, numbered to 125. Ryan Waldenschmidt, numbered to 175. That Buster Posey out of 25. Auto. Sweet. Christian Moore on the X Factor. Roman Sanabria. Auto. Luis Morales out of 199. Jesus Mate out of 99. Trey Savage. Trey Savage on the chrome. Alex Clemmy. Ethan Anderson, 1 out of 25. Travis Honeyman, out of 299. Griffin Burkhalter, out of 99. Etri Vargas, out of 125. Dante Nori, out of 75. Rodney Green, auto. X Factor Chase Dollander. Joe Vitrano out of 150. Etri Vargas out of 199. Yolan Cespedes out of 150. Cole Fontenot out of 199. Connor Griffin out of 199. Trey Savage. Blake Burke out of 50, excuse me. Jesus Mate out of 125. Roman Anthony, Max Clark, Jesus Mate, Jack Caglianone on the auto, number 225 out of 75. Kalian Culpepper, numbered out of 199. Aaron Parker out of 99. Carson Benj, Nick Kurtz, Carson Williams auto out of 199. Jondre Vargas, X Factor. Eli Serrano, number 2 out of 150, 75 out of 150. Kevin McGonigal, Zaire Hope. Had a couple of each one of those. Jonah Tong on the chrome. Casey Cook out of 25. Ivan Luciano auto. Trey Savage. And finishing up the Samuel Basello out of 299. Whew. Fun stuff, you guys. Wow. All right. So, as I bring us to our break. Hit counter tie with Max Clark and Connor Griffin. Total was 2. So, I believe we had 3 people that got some leprechauns. So, congratulations there. So, let me move that over. That puts break number 821 in the books. And that brings us to, there we go, Tops Costco bundles, 3 of them. So they're pretty big. So I'm going to open up one. I'm going to keep the other 2 on the side, you guys. So you can see from the overhead cam, there's not going to be any funny business, which do not do here at Cardlines. So here is our team list. So as I get this first one open, see how we do. And then I'm going to thank everybody. So Gregory S., thank you for grabbing the Diamondbacks and the Braves. Plastic is hard. The plastic wrap is off. Drew Y with the Orioles. Charlie R with the Red Sox. Bill R with the Cubs. Steve B with the White Sox. Carter C with the Reds. Shane P write this out. It's empty. It's off. And then struggle with this piece. We'll see how we get it off. So Carter C with Steve B with the White Sox, Carter C with the Reds, Shane P with the Guardians, Steve B with the Rockies and Tigers, Shane P with the Astros, Steve F with the Royals, Shane P with the Angels, Greg M. Oh, there we go. All right, you guys. Greg M with the Dodgers. Fun sounds you guys are hearing. Watching me struggle. It's like Christmas morning. Greg M with the Dodgers. Super Cheesy with the Marlins. Greg S with the Brewers. Shane P with the Twins. Lou B with the Mets. My goodness, that's a struggle. Luby with the Mets, Luby with the Yankees, JB with the A's, Christopher A with the Phillies, Lou B with the Pirates, Steve B with the Padres, Shane P with the Giants, and the Mariners, and the Cardinals, and the Rays, Lou B with the Rangers, Scott J with the Blue Jays, and the Nationals. Whew, that was a struggle, guys. So, empty plastic container. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, let's see here. All right, so I gotta just do some organization. Oh, now you come over. No, as I just struggle through everything. All right, so as you can see, so we've got, let's get this off just so you can see it, and then we'll get the hit counter up. Okay, so we've got the 2, 4, 7 packs. Then we have our 5 other packs of archives. Then we have our Flagship Collection 2 exclusive packs, 3 of them. And we have the oversized card and a companion card, which is the Flagship Collection 2, and then a base card inside, one oversized one. So I'm going to put these packs here, because we're going to open those first. I should say we're going to open those first. I'm going to bring up the hit counter, talk about that just for a second, and then we're going to get going. So, Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr., Jackson Churio, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Those are our 4 spots. Again, no purchase necessary. Pick which one you think is going to get the most hits, and then the total of all 4 combined will get you some leprechauns. So, I'm going to leave that up for just a second. I'm going to take a quick sip, and then I'm going to show you the oversized card and the companion card, get those out of the way. All right. Here we go. So our companion card, so it doesn't fly away on me, is Haesung Kim. Not a bad companion card. Then our oversized card is Jackson, way back here, Jackson Jobe. And that's just the outer covering that it was in. So we're going to put those aside. And away we go with opening these guys. So as I open them, I'll bring the hit counter back up. Again, Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr., Jackson Churio. I'm just sweating just because that took forever to open up. I was worried I wasn't going to get it. Then I was worried that I was going to break it. So, again, thank you so much for joining us and sticking through all my trouble. Again, pick which one of those 4 spots you think will get the most hits. Might even ask Max in a minute to open up the next one. Win 10. All right. We were going to make you sweat to see the archive stuff. That'll be next. Okay. And away we go, you guys. Troy Taylor. Alec Thomas. Austin Barnes. Chris Bryant. Nick Gonzalez. We have 3 boxes. So this is the first one of the 3 bundles, I should say. Jake Eater. Kerry Carpenter. Will Wagner. Bo Naylor. Tavon Walker. Summer Superstars of Jordan Alvarez. Paul Goldschmidt on the MLB, Stars of the MLB. Ches McCormick. Luke Raleigh. Jonathan Aranda. Tomiyuki Sugano. Lenyon Sosa. Michael Conforto. Edgardo Henriquez. Mickey Moniak. Alec Marsh. Brady Basso. Elias Diaz. Yugi Rosario. Stars of the MLB. Luis Angel Acuna. Just cut for this rookie. I think he'll have a good year this year. Michael Hellman. Dominic Fletcher. Jackson Jobe. Austin Hedges. Nick Castellanos. Gustavo Campero. Andre Palante. Brandon Lockridge. Merrill Kelly. Daniel Schieneman. Javier Baez. Casey Schmidt. And we have the 1990 All-Star of our 35th anniversary, 1990, of Sandy Koufax. Adley Rushman on the Stars of the MLB. Carlos Rondon. Future Stars Tobias Myers. Pavin Smith. Joey Bart. Jack Neely. Matthew Boyd. Drew Waters. Shane Baez. Or Shane Baez. Yeah, Baez. Logan Driscoll. Ozzy Albies. Ben Casparius. Cutter Crawford. Jose Iglesias. Jose Altuve on the Stars of the MLB. Shane Bieber, Lucas Erceg, Trey Turner, Grant Holman, Brian Bello, Jonah Bride, Spencer Horowitz, Rockies team card, Ramon Urias, Zach Geloff on the Future Stars. I think that's a cool picture of Tyler O'Neill, who used to play for the Red Sox, with the green monster with all the dents. I think that is a cool looking card. We have, this on the Tobias Myers on the Future Stars on the purple sparkle. Or foil, I should say. That's cool. And we have Corey Seager, the OPS leaders. Roki Sasaki on the Stars of the MLB. Rookie. Valentin Belazzo, Alex Cobb, Yaro Irarte, Ben Joyce, Kyle Isbell, Brandon Donovan, Ben Brown on the Future Stars, Nick Pivetta, Jesse Winker, Kyle Manzardo on the Future Stars, Javier Candelario, Austin Gomber, Duke Ellis on the foil, Manny Machado on the Stars of the MLB, Adam Kloffenstein, Austin Wells on the Gold Cup, Landon Knack, Keter Montero, Nolan Jones, and Brian Reynolds. Nick York, Brian Ramos, Clark Schmidt, Nick Madrigal, Sean Manaea, Sal Frelick, Teoscar Hernandez on the 1990, Freddie Freeman on the Stars of the MLB, MJ Melendez, and Nolan Gorman. All right, guys, let's do our Archives packs. 2025, first time seeing these guys. Looking forward to it. See all the new guys, but a lot of new guys on old, I guess, on old years types of cards, like from the old sets. So looking like vintage, but new stuff. And we have 5 of these packs. Last one. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Again, the hit counter, nothing yet. Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr., Jackson Churio, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Okay, here we go. Chandler Park, Frank Thomas, Sandy Alcantara, black border, Stan Musial, Ichiro, Gabriel Moreno, Chris Sale, Bob Gibson, JC Escara, Yadier Molina. Francisco Alvarez on the black border. Colt Keith. Griffin Conine. Augustin Ramirez, rookie. Ooh, my first Honus Wagner. Brian McCann. Xander Bogaerts. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., not Jr. Ernie Banks on a black border. Dansby Swanson. Denny Rafaela. Jacob Wilson. Me either. That's all right. Hopefully it'll turn around. Junior Caminero. Kobe Mayo. Tyler Soderstrom. Ooh, James Wood. 1964. That. Adley Rushman. Brent Rooker. Hunter Green. Oh, there we go. Paul Skeens. One-time MLB All-Star. Pirate spot. Lou. As I dropped your Paul Skeens card. Corbin Carroll. Here, Christian Walker. Gleyber Torres. Caden Dana. Eddie Murray on the black border. Sandy Alcantara. Fernando Tatis Jr. Logan Webb. Jackson Chourio. The hit counter is alive. We're at 1. And a Matt Shaw to finish up our archives. All right, now our 3 packs of Flagship Collection 2. These look a little better, in my opinion, but let you guys be the judge of that. Get a upload curse. All right. Ozzy Albies. It's just thicker. They are thicker. Okay. Ozzy Albies. Mookie Betts. Shohei Ohtani. And Ellie is on the board. Hit counter is at 2. Lou, you know what? Actually, 87. Topps Boardwalk and Baseball. So it's 64, 2007, and 95. 5 for archives. It says in inserts. Jacob Wilson. Thank you guys for jumping in and joining us. Just finishing up our bundle number 1. Christian Yelich. 2 Christian Yelich's back to back. Double Christian Yelich. Let's see here. Christian Campbell. Wilson Contreras. Yordan Alvarez. George Springer. Alex Bregman. Zach Neto. Moises Ballesteros. And Paul Skeens to finish up. Not a bad first bundle. Fun stuff, getting to see everything. So now we have a little idea what's going on with it. That's my first bundle I've opened up. So let's bring up our hit counter. Again, we'll go through this one. And obviously, as you saw from the first one, it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get this thing open. So you have plenty of time to make changes after this one. The easiest part of this whole thing is to take the shrink wrap part off. And then this guy. It's the easy part. Now, fun begins, you guys. My little opening. Come on. Let's see how we do this stuff. So now, that one wasn't as bad. Only broke part of the piece of plastic. This guy out carefully. See, just one little piece of plastic. And then this guy over here. Then again, we'll straighten our stacks up, you guys. Right. Yeah, absolutely, Mosby. Yep, so you're going to guess which one you think is going to get the most hits, which spot, or person, I should say, in this case. And then the total of all 4 spots added together. All right, so we got our archives packs, our flagship collection, and our regular ones. All right, so we'll get the hit counter off right now. So our companion card is Ozzie Albies, and our big one is Shane Bieber, big card. And then our top. So I'll bring the hit counter back up. Read these packs. 0, and 11. All right, well, thanks so much for making that prediction. Appreciate it. See what happens. Some of these are backwards. Fooling us? We will find out. All right. Ah, heck. Okay. Hit counter off right now. Away we go. This one's going to be fun. Upside down stuff, backward stuff. This could be fooling us, you guys. Okay. Matthew Boyd, Trey Turner, Grant Holman, Brian Bello, Ryan McMahon, Isaiah Keener Falafa. Jeff's probably at home laughing. Kyle Tucker, Josh Rojas, Mike Burrows, Luis Arias on the 1990 insert. Then Pete Alonso on the Stars of the MLB. Novelli Marte on the Future Stars. Alex Diaz, Gustavo Camparo, Pavin Smith, Joey Bart, Jack Neely, Wenzel Perez, Tyler Fitzgerald, Javier Sanyoja, Hunter Goodman, Anthony Santander, Garrett Mitchell, straighten some of this out. All right. Kevin Alcantara on the Stars of the MLB. Christian Walker on the foil. Edmundo Sosa, Hayden Birdsong. Jackson Jobe, Austin Hedges, Nick Castellanos, Robert Suarez, Jaden Hill, Adley Rushman, William Contreras, Max Muncy, Twins team card, Miguel Amaya, Jaron Duran on the Summer Superstars, a Blake Snell sighting on the Stars of the MLB, Stephen Kwan, JT Realmuto, Christian Walker, my man, Juan Soto, which usually means he's followed by Luis Angel Acuna, or the other way around, which there he is. Shane McClanahan. Here. Ooh, LA and Royals. I believe you're going to get randomized off. I do not remember if that's one that does or if it goes somewhere else, but I'm putting it in the randomizer. Kenley Jansen, Ronnie Mauricio, excuse me. Hae-Sung Kim, Randall Grichuk, Salvador Perez, Gunnar Henderson on the OPS leaders, George Springer on the Stars of the MLB, Jorge Polanco, Seth Johnson, Harrison Bader, Jared Jones, Dodgers team card, Garrett Crochet, Parker Meadows, Future Stars, Jake Fraley, Hunter Brown, Gordon Graceffio, Jordan Walker, Mason Montgomery, Matt Stram, Junior Caminero, stars the MLB, Javier Assad, Oswaldo Cabrera, Pevin Smith, Joey Bart, Jack Neely, Matthew Boyd, Joey Loperfido, Brewers team card, Grayson Rodriguez, Simeon Woods Richardson, Blaze Alexander, Mookie Betts, Yandy Diaz. You've got O'Neill Cruz on the stars of the MLB, Wyatt Langford on the Gold Cup, Alex Bregman, another Jackson Jobe, Austin Hedges, Nick Castellanos, Gustavo Campero, Dustin Harris, Michael Harris the second, Kyle Stowers, Brandon Woodruff, Jose Tena, New York Mets team card, Corbin Carroll on the 1990, Cody Bellinger on the stars of the MLB, Victor Scott II, and Spencer Bibbins. So our hit counter still at 2. Going along now. So we started to figure this stuff out. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you guys hanging out. Not sure how the game ended up. If it was the Eagles or the Chargers who won. So anybody can get me a score, that would be awesome. Not sure of any other games that are out there, basketball games, college or NBA. But talk some sports. Speaking of football, I know we're doing baseball tonight, but I heard that Phillip Rivers is going to try out with the Indianapolis Colts because they are so desperate for a quarterback. And I believe just turned 44 and hasn't played in the NFL in 5 or 6 years. So that should be interesting. Okay. Here we go. On the archives, we've got Billy Wagner, Pete Alonso, Heston Kjerstad, Josh Naylor, Ernie Banks, the Cyberstats one, Giancarlo Stanton. That's cool. Like that. Patriotic today. Mickey Mantle, Alex Baum, and we have another Paul Skeens, 1964 version. $16-16, 10 interceptions. Oh my God, that is crazy. Thanks for the update. Really appreciate it, Mosby. Does not help me in my fantasy football, but that's a lost cause this year. Royals, Jonathan India, Bryce Harper on the black border. Alfonso Soriano, Sal Frelick, Buster Posey, Dylan Dingler, Ben Rice, Two minutes and 40 seconds left. All right, thank you for the update. Appreciate it. Garrett Crochet, Mark Vientos, Dalton Rushing, Ben Williamson, rookie, Tom Seaver, Oh, awesome. You guys, we have the puzzle piece. Punch out and bend back. That is cool. Kyle Tucker on the puzzle piece. Just to be safe. He gets this guy. Brandon Nimmo. Riley Green. Bo Jackson. William Contreras. Foil. And the black border foil. We've got Ezekiel Tovar. Max Fried. Shane McClanahan. Kyle Schwarber. Jeremy Pena. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Jose Ramirez. Novelli Marte. Vinny Pascatino. Shota Imanaga. Roki Sasaki. And then followed up with the Paul Skeens. A lot of different versions of Paul Skeens. Louie. Cal Raleigh. And Oral Hershiser to finish up. Okay. So just bringing up that hit counter again, you guys. Hasn't changed, still 2. But that's okay. A lot of fun stuff here. Now we're getting into our exclusive packs. Okay. Think about any changes you might want to make. Kyle Schwarber, Jose Altuve, Aaron Judge, oh dang, on the lower left corner, a white name. Cool. This guy's upside down. Augustine Ramirez. Garrett Crochet. Jace Jung. Bo Bichette. Jackson Merrill. Ooh, we're going to sweat that one out, you guys. See what we got there. Jackson Merrill. Matt Chapman. Roki Sasaki. Yep, you still can make a little whitening on the lower right or lower left. You can still make changes up until I get through this one and open up some of the other ones. We've got Brian Reynolds, Adrian Del Castillo, Gunnar Henderson, Jose Ramirez, and another Jose Ramirez. 19 out of 50. That's the one, you guys. Congratulations to the Cleveland spot. Shane P. You're going to get some fireworks. That is awesome. 19 out of 50. First number card. Really cool. Okay, you guys. Start thinking about making those changes in your predictions. It's over. Just so I have more room. I'm going to be here for the next 10 minutes opening this guy up. So, you know where I'll be. The easy part. get into this last one. Again, thanks so much for joining us. Running a little behind. Catch up a little bit. These guys out. Those carefully. There we go. Carefully grab that one. Okay. So I will organize my packs. Again, you guys, I'll open up this first one. I'll bring up the counter. And that's where you can make changes. And that's finishing up. Open up bundle 3 of our Costco collection, Costco bundles. What if you got some amazing pull in this, like one of the super factors? They call this the Costco collection. You know, like they named some of those other collections that have been sitting, you know, that were hid for 50 years, or somebody who's really wealthy had some amazing collection. This just be the Costco collection on all these bundles. Or there are just too many of them. I'd say there are too many of them. All right. Oops. So, thanks for the update. And Max, when you get a chance, if you can close those predictions. No changes. Eagles scored a field goal. Okay, thank you. So, here we go, you guys. So we have the Roki Sasaki on the companion card. I think that's a different version of the other one. Now, I am just imagining things. Might be imagining things. We had a different version, and oh, we've gotten just different versions all night. Okay. So, pretty good companion card. Oops, sorry. Top sleeved it, not the top low. That's what I meant to grab. And then our large card is Chris Bryant. All right. Good luck, everybody. Last ones for our Costco bundles. Jordan Lawler. Padres team card. Sam Hilliard. Jurickson Profar. Max Muncy. Twins team card. Miguel Amaya. Luis Arias. Andrew Walters. Ooh, Andy Ibanez. Frank Thomas on the 1990 All-Star. Blake Snell on the Stars of the MLB. Pavin Smith. Joey Bart. Angel Shivili. Dean Kremers. Bailey Falter. Kodai Senga. Wilyer Abreu. Stuart Fairchild. Alex Verdugo. Robbie Ray. Ty Madden. Yariel Rodriguez on the sparkle foil there. Silver foil. Oh, the regular. Okay, and there's the regular foil. Wencel Perez. And then Stars the MLB, Kumar Rocker. Jack Neely. Matthew Boyd. Zach Penrod. Graham Ashcroft. Austin Hayes. Caden Dana. TJ Friedel. UC Kikuchi. Samuel Aguirre. Weston Wilson. JD Martinez. Andy Pajes on the Future Stars. Ooh, the duel. Ronald Acuna and Hank Aaron. That's cool. Trey Turner on the Stars of the MLB. Trey Turner regular. Base. Grant Holman. Nick York. Brian Reynolds. No, Brian Ramos. Sorry, that's what I meant. Clark Schmidt. Ben Brown on the Future Stars. Ben Lively. Jack Suwinski. That has an indentation there. I'm going to leave that up just so it doesn't get damaged anymore. Grant Holmes, rookie. Kyle Freeland. Not sure if you guys can see that indentation there. Jaron Duran, Austin Martin, Nathan Lucas, Jackson Jobe on the Stars of the MLB, Ryan Bello, Harrison Bader, Nick Pivetta, Jesse Winker, Kyle Manzardo on the Future Stars, Chris Bryant, Joe Musgrove, Connor Gillespie, Seiya Suzuki, Cubs team card, Sean Murphy, Ryan Weathers, Hunter Green on the 1990, Freddie Freeman on the Stars of the MLB, Jared Jones, Dodgers team card, Nick Gonzalez, Jake Eater, Kerry Carpenter, Michael Conforto, Luis Severino, Gavin Williams on the Future Stars, Garrett Whitlock, Pete Alonso, Stone Garrett, Twins team card, Joey Estes, Manny Machado on the Stars of the MLB, Garrett Crochet, leaving up Juan Soto, my guy, George Kirby, Duke Ellis, Trevor Story, Eduard Julian, Josh Rojas, Mike Burrows, Anthony Santander, Garrett Mitchell, Joe Kelly, Richard Fitz, Ryan Feltner. We have Kevin Alcantara on the Stars of the MLB. Nick Castellanos, Gustavo Camparo. Okay, let's get these archives out. Let's see what we can come up with. A nice gold out of 50. They Ramirez on the last one. Let's see if we can add to the hit counter at all. Been very quiet. Again, thanks so much for joining us. Just finishing up last of break number 3. And pretty soon, in the next 10 minutes, I have to do a recap and a little leprechaun race for a randomized card. These are the 2 teams. And then we'll get into our Mosaic 2021 hanger boxes. And then we will finish up with our hit counter giveaway, which Hopefully you guys will jump in if you haven't already. And this one, if you didn't, you'll jump in the next one. No purchase necessary. And then hopefully we'll finish up with our buyer's giveaway. So just a little extra stuff for those of you who purchase a spot or more. All right, Nico Horner, Ronald Acuna Jr., Adrian Gonzalez on the black border. Grayson Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez. No, sorry. Julio Rodriguez. Thought it said Ivan. Saw that. Looked like an eye. Matt Shaw. Ted Williams. Jacob deGrom. Satchel Paige. Randy Johnson. Oral Hershiser on the black border. Excuse me. Joey Votto. Excuse me. Stan Musial. Ichiro. Brenton Doyle. Luis Arias. Trey Turner. Chandler Simpson. Little ding on the lower right corner. And on the black border, we have a Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like a foil. Wow. 8 seconds left. Crazy game. Gabriel Moreno. Eston Kjerstad. Cole Reagans. Jackson Holiday. Francisco Alvarez. Alex Rodriguez. Max Muncy. Josh Naylor. Ernie Banks. Another Giancarlo Stanton. Cyberstats. Cool card. Spencer Torkelson. Mike Schmidt. Cody Bellinger. Javier Sanoja. Chan-Ho Park. Chris Bryant. Nolan Shanuel. Justin Verlander on the 9-time MLB All-Star. Cool looking card. Another Mike Schmidt. Cody Bellinger. And finishing up to change the hit counter to pull out the win. Or not necessarily the win, but to take the lead, I should say. Ellie De La Cruz puts us up to 3. All right, you guys, 3 packs left. Our flagship packs from last flagship collection. These are thicker ones if you guys haven't had a chance to open any of this stuff up. Okay. And we're going to start out with the Dylan Cruz rookie. It's a good way to start. Max Muncy. Hae-Sung Kim. Andrew McCutchen. Mike Trout. Alex Bregman. Zach Neto. Cedeni Rafaela. Ooh, cool one. I like this one. Juan Soto. Ooh. Dalton rushing. Christopher Morel. Fernando Tatis. You guys. Oh. George Springer. 69 out of 99. Gonna get some fireworks. Toronto spot. Scott J. Very cool. Cade Horton. And finishing up with Wilson Contreras. Not too shabby, you guys. Sorry. All right. So, let's do our leprechaun race. We'll bring those guys out for the first time. Oops. Before we do that, again, you are going to do it for the Royals or for the Dodgers spot. I'm just going to do a left and a right. I am going to set this guy up. List. Get them some practice because we'll need them in a little bit. We're going to go for 15 seconds. We're going to bring up our leprechauns. There they are. Shuffle it up a couple times. And away we go. Good luck. Who wants it? 5 seconds left. Right for that. It does. Thank you guys. We really appreciate that. So, right. I did write on the sleeve, not the card. So, don't think I'm too nuts. I am nuts, but not too nuts. So, thanks, Leprechauns. We will see you soon. Go back and rest up. And let's do a little recap. All right. Cade Horton. George Springer to 99. Juan Soto. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Justin Verlander on the 9-time All-Star. Giancarlo Stanton on the Cyber Stats. Black foil of Ken Griffey Jr. Matt Shaw, rookie. Roki, rookie. Our Jose Ramirez numbered card 250. Another Roki. Another Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens. I think there's more. Another Roki. Got our puzzle, our punch-out card from Kyle Tucker. There's another Paul Skeens. Another Giancarlo Stanton Cyber Stats. Another Paul Skeens. Jacob Wilson. Shohei. Matt Shaw. Paul Skeens on the All-Star. James Wood. Jacob Wilson. Roki Sasaki. That purple or purplish color of Tobias Myers. Sparkle. And then a Luis Angel Acuna stars the MLB. Fun stuff. First time ripping the big guy. So, my arms are not long enough to get the next one. Axe, I'm going to need your help to push him over. Thank you. All right. So, as you can see from the overhead cam, we've got 20 of these Mosaic hangers from 2021. Put those there. I'm going to open up all these guys. I'm going to open up 5 at a time. When I do that, actually, we'll show you the break one just to make sure we're Yeah, about 20 minutes late. I don't know. I'd say I blame most of that because I couldn't open up some of those boxes. So, with that being said, that's our break schedule. We're going to be finishing up the last break of the evening, which is our Mosaic hanger boxes from 2021. Get on that page. Yes, we're doing all of them right now, all 20. So, with that being said, I want to thank all of those people who grabbed a spot. So, we have here. We've got Steve B with Arizona. As I start opening up the first 5, won't take as long as you think. Long enough, but not as long as you think. Steve B with Arizona. Greg M with the Braves. Drew Y with the Orioles. Steve B with the Red Sox. Steve B with the Cubs. Empty box. Steve B with the White Sox. Steve B with the Reds. Steve B with the Guardians. Steve B with the Rockies. Steve B with the Tigers. Daryl D with the Astros. Steve B with the Royals. Dave S with the Angels. Greg M with the Dodgers. Super Cheesy with the Miami Marlins. Steve B with the Brewers. Steve B with the Twins. Super Cheesy with the Mets. Let's see here. Dave S with the Yankees. Super Cheesy with the Athletic. Korean S with the Phillies. Steve B with the Pirates. Padres. Giants. Tom H with the Mariners. Adam H with the Cardinals. Steve B with the Rays and Rangers. Tom H with the Nationals and Blue Jays. So thank you so much for grabbing all those spots. And I will bring up our hit counter for this one. So this one went a little, a few bigger names and a few that maybe you just see a lot of, or at least I have in doing this product when it first came out and over the years. That come out a lot, so we'll see. Hopefully the tradition continues. We've got, again, you're picking the empty box. You're picking the person who you feel is going to get the most hits, come out the most. So Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, or Alex Bregman. And then you are picking Alex Bregman and Ian Anderson. And then you're picking all 4 spots combined. So, again, if you think Judge will come out the most, you're going to pick Judge and 20, or whatever you might think it will be. We're going to open up, we'll go through our 10 boxes. Then I'll open up those next 5, and then we'll close those predictions halfway through before I start reading off the second half of the break. Just as I drop everything, I apologize, you guys. There we go. A little slippery. There we go. And that can get you some leprechauns to run at the end of the night. Okay. So again, you are picking, excuse me, take a quick sip, Judge, Ohtani, Bregman, or Ian Anderson. And good luck to you guys. Here we go. Starting us out with Isaiah Keener Falafa, Buster Posey, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Brandon Lowe, Jeff McNeil, Shane McClanahan, Josh Fleming, Sherton Apostle, upside down cards. Our silver, Brady Singer, Mickey Moniak, Gleyber Torres, Willie Adames on the orange. That's nice. Jim Thome, and Juan Soto. I get excited. Cool card. Congratulations, the Washington spot, Tom H. Need some more top loaders, which I will grab right now. Hopefully, we're going to need a bunch of them. Okay, that should do us for a little bit. And then our last orange reactive there is Christian Javier. Gary Carter on the vintage. Freddie Freeman on the producers. Turks Google on the debuts. And the blue. That's a nice card. We've got Paul Goldschmidt on the big fly. Josh Fleming. Starlin Marte. Andrew Benintendi. Al Marte. Alex Bregman, our first hit counter participant. Will Smith. You want to win a World Series, you got to have a Will Smith on your team. It seems to be the way it goes. Braylon Marquez. Chris Bubick. Braxton Garrett on the silver. Jemai Jones, excuse me, and there's that Will Smith. Keston Hurria, J.P. Crawford, Albert Pujols on the orange reactive. Followed by a Turks Google rookie. Mosaics coming out tonight. Some nice names already. Then we have another Paul Goldschmidt, big fly. Aaron Nola on the aces. Hot sauce. Bryce Harper. Robin Roberts on the vintage. Dalton Jeffries. DJ LeMahieu. Ron Rodriguez. Kyle Hendricks. Dallas Keuchel. Jin Ryu. Ryan Mountcastle. Okay. Ohtani in 17. We'll see what happens. We have Sandy Koufax on the all-time greats. Rafael Marchand, rookie. Brandon Woodruff on the silver. Zach Wheeler. Framber Valdez. Jack Flaherty. Jermaine Marquez. Paul Goldschmidt. Ryan Mountcastle on the orange reactive. Tristan McKenzie on the debuts. Mookie Betts on the hot sauce. Eloy Jimenez on the silver producers. Nick Madrigal on the debuts. Keibert Ruiz. Kyle Lewis. Ian Anderson. Jose Abreu. Miguel Cabrera. Vladimir Guerrero. John Means. Will Crow. Ryan Weathers. And a silver, Luis Severino. Oops. Eric Gonzalez. Dalton Varsho. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the orange reactive. George Brett, Marciano Dubon, Rafael Marchand, Joey Votto on the producers, Dylan Carlson on the debut, Joe Adell on the red color match debuts as well. Nolan Arenado, Luis Patino, Dinelson Lamotte, Roberto Alomar, AJ Puck, Eloy Jimenez, Giancarlo Stanton, all-time greats Kirby Puckett, Luis Gonzalez, Heaven Smith, Tim Anderson on the silver, Antonio Senzatella, Aaron Nola, Anthony Rendon, Mike Yastrzemski, Jesse Winker, Sherten Apostle, Big Fly, Jose Abreu, debut of Jake Cronenworth, Aces, Tom Seaver on the Prism. That's cool. Pete Alonso on the Launched, and Sam Hoff. First 5 in the books. These next 5. Now let's bring up our hit counter. We've got 1 so far. We have 19. That is a crazy game. Thanks for the updates. I really appreciate it. And thanks for you guys hanging out in the chat tonight, making some predictions. If you haven't had a chance to like or subscribe, please do so. We would really appreciate that. It makes us feel loved and wanted, and we can do more fun stuff. Follow us on eBay, so let you know when we go live, which we're going to have some brunch time breaks the rest of this week and next week, I think through Thursday. I'm on tomorrow morning, so check us out then. If you get a chance, maybe buy into some if you would love to do. We'd love for you to do that. And then we'll be back on. Sorry, I'm making a mess. Empty box here, by the way. We'll be back on a few more times this week. I'm on Thursday morning. Jeff's on. I'm on tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. Jeff's on, I think, tomorrow. Wednesday night, maybe. So, a lot of fun stuff. Brunch time breaks in the morning. So, if you haven't had a chance to make a prediction, please do so. No, there is no charge for it. If you haven't bought with us before, if we don't have your mailing address, if you happen to win something, which we've got packs that we're giving away tonight for hit counters and for buyers, we just need to get your address. So please go to cardlines.com and let us know if you would like them. If you win them and you don't let us know where to ship them, you won't get them. Empty box. All right. These are our next 5. Packs. Okay. I'll get the hit counter off. And away we go. 4 interceptions. Holy cow. Cal Ripken, Josh Donaldson, Sandy Alcantara, Fernando Tatis Jr., Anthony Rizzo, Logan Gilbert, Dalton Varsho, Dalton Jeffries, Jose Garcia on the silver, Brett Rooker, Alex Bregman takes a commanding 2-0 lead against everybody. Jorge Polanco, JT Realmuto, Manny Machado, Kirby on the orange reactive, Fernando on the hot sauce, Sixto Sanchez on the debuts, Cal Ripken on the silver prism Mosaic producers, Rafael Devers on the green producers prism, Will Crow, Byron Buxton, and Wilson Contreras. Mike Sorka, Carlos Correa, Kyle Seager, Garrett Crochet rookie, it's on the White Sox. Spencer Howard, Estevan Florio, Kyle Freeland on the silver, Merrill Kelly, Hanser Alberto, David Fletcher, Rowdy Tellez, Framber Valdez, Trevor Rogers, Nolan Arenado on the Will to Win, Bob Beller on the Vintage, Fergie on the Aces, Bryce Harper on the Big Fly, Taylor Jones, Marcus Semien, Yordan Alvarez, Brandon Woodruff, Aaron Judge on the board. That puts us at 3 total. Luis Severino was, I don't know if I did the Taylor Jones already, but Luis Severino was right behind Aaron Jones. Hubert Ruiz, Casey Mize. Let's leave him up. Had a nice year this last year. Travis Blankenhorn. Lewin Diaz on the silver prism. Jonathan India. Tyler Glasnow. Colin Moran. Yu Darvish. Mitch Haniger. Sandy Koufax on the orange reactive. Luke Voigt on the Big Fly. George Kell on the vintage. Hal Newhouser on the vintage prism. Billy Williams on the producers. Dean Kremer. Joey Votto. Chris Sale on the Albies. Salvador Perez. Donovan Solano. Jack Morris. Christian Pache. Or Christian Pache. Posh. I don't remember. Pedro Martinez on the all-time greats. John Means on the silver. JT Realmuto. Another Pedro on the prism, the green prism. Aaron Nola. Jacob deGrom. Hanser Alberto. Luis Gonzalez. Blake Snell on the aces. Marcel Ozuna on the Big Fly. Lou Boudreau on the Will to Win prism. Trevor Bauer on the aces. And Nick Neidert. Finishing up these boxes. Trey Turner. Aroldis Chapman. Dylan Bundy. Cedric Mullins. Adam Wainwright. Isaac Paredes. Joe Adell. Daniel Johnson. Jose Abreu on the silver. Rafael Devers. Jacob deGrom. Francisco Lindor on the reactive, orange reactive. Xander Bogaerts. Daniel Suarez. Pavin Smith. Jose Ramirez on the producers. Eddie Matthews on the vintage. Sandy Koufax on the vintage prism. Clayton Kershaw on the prism there. And Mickey Moniak. All right, pretty good, you guys. So, I'm going to open up these guys. And then after I do, and I get them opened, you're going to have to make your final prediction. And then you're going to be locked in. Empty box. Slice these. Yep. So you can see on the overhead camera, I just moved a little bit off the screen. You can still see him. Steve, thanks for jumping back in. Judge and 9, we gotcha. Empty box. Ooh, go with Bregman and 6. I like it. Empty box. Empty box. I get those predictions in one more box to open. Any changes? No purchase necessary. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the likes. Really appreciate it. Empty box. Okay. Here you go with boxes 11 through 15. And Max, if you can close out those predictions, I take a little sip. Let's see if my voice can last. Good. Yes, most you can. If you want to switch your guess, you will still allow it. Max is nice. No, I'm nice. Max is mean. So get that guess in quickly. All right, you guys, here we go. Merrill Kelly, Joey Wendell, Ian Happ, Nelson Cruz. We got you, Mosby. Thank you. Tommy Edman, Dane Dunning, Larry Doby on the all-time greats, Evan White, Jazz Chisholm on the Prism Silver. Rookie card. Dane Dunning, Ramon Laureano, Mookie Betts, Nomar Mazara, Bo Bichette, Daniel Johnson, Rafael Devers on the producers, Trevor Bauer. On the aces, Will to Win, Mike Yastrzemski, Justin Verlander on the aces again. Prism, Jonathan Stever, Aaron Nola, Jacob deGrom, Hanser Alberto, Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, Xander Bogaerts, Sixto Sanchez, Bobby Dahlbeck, the silver, Pete Alonso, Max Scherzer, Jonathan Seaver, Marcell Ozuna, Willie Stargell, Mike Trout on the orange reactive, Estevan Florio, Duke Snider on the vintage, Christian Yelich on the producers, Jacob deGrom on the aces, Gleyber Torres on the will to win, Drew Rasmussen, Trevor Bauer, early win, Anthony Rendon, Madison Bumgarner, Willie Adames, Leody Taveras, Ian Anderson, that puts us up to 4. Debbie Garcia, Nate Pearson on the silver, Evan White, Mike Sorka, Raimel Tapia, Brad Keller, George Springer, Dalton Varsho, Bobby Dahlbeck on the debuts, Aaron Judge on the launched, brings him up to 2. We are at 5 on the hit counter. We are climbing. Starling Marte on the launched, Bobby Dahlbeck on the debuts, the Mosaic. Noli Paredes, David Fletcher, Rowdy Tellez, Framber Valdez, Jorge Blanco, JT Real Muto, Luis Patino, Andy Young, Kohei Urahara, Tristan McKenzie on the silver, Luis Capisano, Carlos Correa, Dominic Smith, Sonny Gray, Noah Syndergaard, Spencer Howard, George Springer on the big fly, Evan White on the debuts, Dylan Carlson on the Mosaic, Christian Yelich on the producers, Shane McClanahan, Kwang Hyu Kim, Eugenio Suarez. There we go. Oops. Max Scherzer, Ryan Zimmerman, Taylor Trammell, Ken Griffey Jr. on the all-time greats. Sleeve him up. Should always sleeve up a Griffey. Tanner Houck on the rookie. You guys, we finally got something. Look at this. Oops, I can't even see. Oh, there we go. 9 out of 15, you guys. Look at that one. Fireworks. Jeff McNeil. New York Mets spot. Super cheesy. 9 out of 15. That is awesome. Let's get your fireworks off, but that is A great hit. Matt Olson on the silver. Freddie Freeman, Anthony Rendon, Josh Bell, Miguel Rojas, Frank Thomas, Logan Gilbert, Gleyber Torres on the will to win, Jack Flaherty on the aces, Cody Bellinger on the will to win, another Jack Flaherty, and Trevor Rogers. Oh, that was nice hit. All right, you guys, let's update our hit counter. We're at 5. Let's see what we're going to get to. That'd be awesome if we get into double digits. I was hoping we would earlier. We started out okay. Empty box. Oh yeah, we'll count that prediction. Mostly. You're good. Alright, so yeah, we need to get what, one more? No, right now Lou's got 6, so he's got one box. Don't give me more. Lou's got replicons because he picked 6. One more. That'd be Lou and Lou to get it. Come on. There we go. My goodness. That was a stubborn one. Empty box. Empty box. Last box. Open up. Evening. Empty box. Hey, you guys. Hit counter off. Jump right in. Good luck. Max Kepler, JD Martinez, Luke Voigt, Ken Griffey Jr., Pete Alonso, Nick Madrigal, Trevor Larnach, Dean Kremer, Alejandro Kirk on the silver, Tucker Davidson, Max Fried, Spencer Turnbull, Will Myers, Brian Anderson, Casey Mize on the orange reactive, Starling Marte on the launched, Bert Blyleven on the vintage, Reese Hoskins on the launched, Fernando Tatis hot sauce green, Prism, Braylon Marquez rookie, Dansby Swanson, Shane Bieber, Blake Snell, Ramon Laureano, Devin Williams, Kevin Biggio, Ryan Sandberg all-time greats. Daz Cameron on the rookie. Jose Ramirez on the silver. Manny Machado, Isaac Paredes, Joey Gallo, Eric Gonzalez, Kevin Gausman, Jared Kelenic. Excuse me. All right, Nick Madrigal on the debuts. Billy Williams on the producers. Matt Olson on the big fly. Mosaic. Ian Anderson brings his spot to 2 and ties it up. So we're at 6 total. Rafael Marchand, Bryce Harper, Clayton Kershaw, Christian Yelich, Luis Castillo, David Peralta, Shohei Ohtani. Just wondering when we'd get one. And he is now on the board. All 4 represented, and we're at 7. Jared Kelenic, Trevor Rogers, Vlad Guerrero on the silver, Jorge Polanco, Christian Pache, Max Scherzer, Ryan Zimmerman, Madison Bumgarner, Josh Fleming, Kyle Lewis on the launched, Shane Bieber on the aces, Christian Pache on the debuts, Wade Boggs on the vintage, Estevan Florio, Justice Sheffield, Marco Gonzalez, Zach Gallen, Al Kaline, David Peterson, Jonathan Stever, Tarek Skubal, rookie. And I think we've got another one, you guys. We do. Anderson Tejada, number 1, bookend break out of 15. That is awesome. Congratulations to the Texas spot. Stevie, you get fireworks, my friend. Top load this guy up. 2 out of 15 so far, you guys. That's awesome. All right, coming down to the home stretch. Willie McCovey on the all-time greats. Nick Neidhart, Trevor Story, Kwang Hyun Kim, Trevor Bauer, early win, Shane McClanahan, Alex Kirilloff on the debut, Chris Bryant will to win, Frank Thomas on the launched, Ryan Mountcastle on the debut, Mosaic, Jorge Guzman, Kyle Freeland, Jose Ramirez, Josh Hader, Nick Solak, Joey Bart, Jared Oliva, Ichiro on the all-time greats. Kyle Lewis on the silver, Michael Brantley, Rowdy Tellez, Chris Bryant, Michael Brantley, Zach Wheeler, Keibert Ruiz, Jacob deGrom on the aces, Cody Bellinger will to win, Carlos Correa on the will to win, Bob Feller on the vintage, Lewin Diaz on the rookie, And then I saved another one, you guys. Jorge Polanco, Minnesota. 8 out of 15. That is unbelievable, you guys, for these hangers. 3 numbered cards out of 15. Minnesota spot. Congratulations, Steve B. You got another one. You get those fireworks. All right, you guys. So let's do a little wrap up. And then we'll bring out those leprechauns. I'm Mountcastle on the debut. Tarek Skubal, rookie. Shohei. Casey Mize on the orange reactive, rookie. Aaron Judge on the launched. Mike Trout, orange reactive. Pete Alonso on the silver. Jazz Chisholm on the silver, rookie. Garrett Crochet, rookie. Joe Adell on the red mosaic, or color match mosaic, I guess. Debuts. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the orange reactive. Ryan Mountcastle, rookie on the orange reactive. Regular rookie card. Tarek Skubal, rookie on the orange reactive. Tarek Skubal on the debut. Mosaic. Juan Soto on the orange reactive. And then our 3 cards out of 15. That is unbelievable. Jorge Polanco, Anderson Tejada, and Jeff McNeil out of 15. Each one out of 15. So cool. Okay, well, you guys, that is going to wrap up our break part. But like I said, we've got some hit counter action going on. So let's bring that up just so you can see. Number was 7. So everybody's going to get some because there were ties, 3 tied. So everybody, Mosby, Lou, and Steve, you're getting leprechauns. And then Lou and Mosby, you guys had 7, Mosby on the nose, and Lou was 1 away. That is awesome. So, and Max, I'm assuming all those in the 2 columns are for the hit counter? Or is the
buyers list?
Oh, it's the buy. I gotcha. Well, I was gonna just copy each one separately, because we'll do a pack for each break today.
Oh, okay.
I think, if I saw that correctly. So, bring on our little... Yep, because I've got 4 of them tonight, so... Alright, so, here we go, you guys. Let's do the hit counter first. Hit counter was on the right, correct?
J, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's copy that guy. Copy. And we will go over to our leprechauns. Here's the list. Paste her away. Okay, I'm going to bring up our leprechauns. So you guys, we're going to give out packs for first, second, and third place. First place is going to get 2025 Donruss pack. Second place and third place are going to get Topps Chrome 2021 packs. Okay, so let's bring out those leprechauns. We'll do it for 15 seconds. We're going to shuffle them up. Feel like the poker guy. Shuffle up and deal. And there you go. Good luck. Movie is in the lead with 7 seconds left to go. Really hold on. We got another one coming up and another one. They're going to be a sweet movie. Unbelievable. He does. That is amazing. Clean sweep. That's all right, most of you. I'm going to find you something to throw in your spot as well. Because you kept chatting with me all night. So, I appreciate that. So, we're going to find you something. Okay. So, put those to the side. And then we're going to do each break separately. And we've got 4 packs to give away. So I'm going to go to our team list, and we're going to do our Bowman Chrome break first. So all of our buyers are going in there, all 30 of you, and shuffle them up 2 times, and good luck. This is the 1 pack. All jumbled up. That's it. 1 winner. Hold on. And he does hold on. Awesome. Go to the next one, Pro Debut. Paste. For 1 pack, shuffle them up a couple times. Good luck. That's from the back. So now we're going with our Topps, our Topps bundles. Clear. Paste. 30. Good. We'll shuffle up twice. Let's see who wants it. Scott J holds on. Congratulations. And then our last one that we just had, our Mosaic break. Names. Hit a set, shuffle them up a couple times. That's it. Looks like Greg M. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. Leprechauns, thank you. You can go back and get some Skittles and beer. You guys ran a bunch tonight. We really appreciate it. Let's get the Leprechauns off. Again, Marty from Cardline Breaks, Max behind the scenes, helping get everything sleeved up, top loaded, and secured. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. So we really thank you so much. Again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, follow us on all the socials. Go to cardlines.com. Check out the store. If you need any supplies, product, we got a bunch of stuff. Subscribe to that newsletter. Comes out a couple times a week. Follow us on eBay. So when we go on eBay Live, you'll know when we're on. Tomorrow we have a brunch break. We have one the rest of the week in the morning and next week as well, I think through Thursday. More stuff. Auctions are online. So check us out. We just want to keep growing this family. And again, like I said earlier, without you, we wouldn't be able to do it. So good luck in all your collecting endeavors, card shows, marketplace, groups, trade shows, card stores, estate sales, whatever it is. Keep organizing, keep having a blast with it, and just enjoy it. Smile every time you do it. And again, without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Or again soon. Have a great night, you guys.